Welcome back to Baby to Child, the place where new parents, seasoned pros, and everyone in between come to get real, honest insights on everything from newborn essentials to toddler gear. Today, we're taking a closer look at the Badger Basket Farmhouse Solid Wood Rustic Toy Box with Reversible Toys Panel in distressed white. Yep, it's a mouthful. But don't worry, we're unpacking all of it. This is a wooden toy chest, designed to help you keep your child's space tidy, with a few interesting features tucked into its minimalist farmhouse design. So what exactly are we dealing with? This is a 31.5-inch wide, 18-inch tall solid wood toy box, finished in a distressed white to give it that rustic vintage charm. It weighs just over 23 pounds and has interior dimensions of 29 by 14.5 by 13.5 inches. So not massive, but definitely roomy enough for plush toys, board books, and even those awkwardly shaped trucks or dolls. One unique feature is the reversible front panel. One side says "Toys" in bold letters, and the other side is blank. So if you're going for a cleaner aesthetic or want to label it yourself, that's a nice touch. Safety-wise, the lid features a soft close hinge, and the front has an open slot for safe opening and closing. Basically, no more slammed fingers. The whole thing is made of carbonized solid wood with a wipe clean finish, which is always helpful when little sticky hands are around. Now let's talk real-life use. Setting this up? Surprisingly smooth. It comes in parts, but the instructions are clear, and all the pieces are properly labeled. If you've ever built a piece of IKEA furniture solo with a toddler trying to help, this is a breeze by comparison. Once assembled, it actually feels pretty solid. No wobbling or questionable joints. We used it in a toddler's room for about 3 weeks and put it through the daily cycle of toy mayhem, cleanup time, and the occasional climb attempt. The lid didn't budge or slam once. That hinge? Genuinely reassuring. And the cutout under the lid is more helpful than it looks. It gives kids a spot to lift without grabbing the edges, and that's a win for tiny, often unpredictable fingers. The storage space fit medium-sized plush toys, a stack of board books, and even a toy fire truck. So it's definitely got enough room for daily use. But keep in mind, it's not massive. You won't be fitting an entire toy store in here. So what worked well? First, the build. It feels sturdy, and the distressed finish gives it a grown-up look that blends with actual furniture. It's not screaming kid stuff across the room. The reversible panel adds flexibility without extra effort. The safety hinge works as promised, and the open slot makes the lid easy to handle even for a younger child. Cleaning it is a matter of wiping it down with a damp cloth, which is exactly the kind of no-fuss maintenance parents love. Now, on the flip side, assembly, while manageable, does take a little patience. And because it's solid wood, it's not exactly lightweight. You won't want to be moving this around too often. Also, while the size is decent, it might feel a bit small if you're trying to consolidate a ton of toys in one spot. Think of it more as a complement to your storage strategy, not the end-all solution. Before we keep going, if you've made it this far, take a second to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that little bell so you never miss another honest review. Seriously, it helps the channel more than you know. And I promise, we've got more parenting gold on the way. All right, back to it. Let's talk about how it stacks up against the competition. Compared to plastic storage bins or soft fabric toy organizers, this box definitely wins on durability and looks. It holds its own next to more premium wooden chests like those from Pottery Barn Kids, but at a more reasonable price point. That said, some more expensive models come with added compartments or even seating cushions, which this one lacks. On the flip side, you're not paying for extras you might not need, and what you get is still solid, both literally and figuratively. Speaking of solid, the materials are clearly built to last. The carbonized wood feels dense and resilient, and the distressed finish helps mask the inevitable nicks and bumps that come with having children. After several weeks of daily use, there were no signs of warping or paint chipping. No long-term durability claims yet, but based on the initial testing, this isn't something that's going to fall apart in 6 months. As for customer support, we didn't need to reach out directly during this review. But Badger Basket has been around for over 75 years, and they've built a strong reputation in the baby and children's product space. They're not new to this game, and that long-standing presence does give a bit of confidence when making a purchase. Now, if you're looking for a slightly cheaper alternative, take a look at Delta Children's fabric bins or the 3 Sprouts toy chests. They're lighter, softer, and easier to move, but you do lose the wood quality, the safety hinge, and the decorative versatility that this Badger Basket model offers. So final verdict? The Badger Basket Farmhouse Solid Wood Toy Box delivers on what it promises. It's safe, it's sturdy, and it brings that charming farmhouse aesthetic into your child's room without sacrificing function. It's not oversized, so if you've got mountains of toys, you may need backup storage. But for parents who want something durable, beautiful, and thoughtfully designed, it fits the bill. It's not perfect, but it's practical, and in the world of parenting, that often matters more. Thanks for hanging out with me today on Baby to Child. You'll find the product link down in the comments if you want to check it out for yourself. Got questions? Already own this one? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop them below. Until next time, keep those toys off the floor and your sanity on the shelf. One box at a time.